So I just told Shatrivi that she needs to throw her whole life in the garbage. I just told her that. I'm so serious. And then I realized that I need to throw my whole life in the garbage. And I think you need to throw your whole life in the garbage, and your children might need to throw their whole life in the
kids.
Sometimes the kids too. You know, one great thing about this life is that you get another chance. I ain't talking about a second chance. I'm talking about another chance. Another chance to do something better, greater, more. But I don't know how everybody else gonna look at you. But what I do know, God said that He can make you a new creature. He can give you a new spirit. And if He can give me a new spirit, then I can create a whole new life. So I have decided today that I want to throw my whole life in the garbage. And I'm sure I might be trying to hold on to some pieces like a hoarder. But I want to throw my whole life in the garbage. And one of the reasons why I would like to do that, because a lack of growth. If I'm not growing, then I need to start over. Something is missing. Something is not working. Why my money not growing? Why my check always say the same amount? And sometimes it don't say the same amount because I didn't go, because I was not growing spiritually. It prevented me to want to go to work. So I want to grow in every area of my life. I don't want everything to stay the same no more. I'm sick and tired of that. I don't want my relationships to be the same. I don't want my finances, my spiritual growth, my mental, my physical. I don't want nothing about me to stay the same. So I really want a new life. What other type of things can you think about when it comes to growth? Growth.
When I think about
She is so concerned about these little things that's popping up that you can't see.
Oh, they can't see that?
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to throw the phone in
That's
the garbage.
why perspective is everything. They probably can't even see throw their life in the garbage. They probably can't see that.
I'm just going to throw the whole phone in the garbage too, because I thought the phone was preventing y'all from seeing us. But however, when I think about throw your life in the garbage, I think about lost hope. Like you just lose hope in the life. It's just not working. It's just, you just not moving forward. It's like a blockage. Something is stopping you from the growth. It's something that's going on that's stopping you. So it's like, you know how when you driving and you're driving the wrong way, you have to stop and start all over? That's how it's like throw the whole life in the garbage. Like, you know you're going somewhere, but you're not going the right way. So you just have to stop. It's just me. I probably need to throw myself in the
told
garbage
her to
too.
take her hands off the table because she show y'all everything that's happening. You don't even got to show them that. I told you back. You felt that. You do not need verbal.
See, she showed me on a day-to-day basis why I need to throw my life in the garbage. Why it don't be working. But you know what? Sometimes throwing your life in the garbage don't mean a negative way. Like, I'm going to throw this away because it's not working for me. Sometimes you just have to throw it in the garbage because it's just a better way. It's just a better way to live. It's a better way to be. So sometimes you just have to look at yourself and say, you know what? I just want to be better, and I have to let some things go. I gotta stop saying a certain thing. I gotta stop believing a certain thing. I just have to just throw my whole brain in the garbage.
What's your biggest excuse of your life not growing? If you could think of an area like where your life is not growing, what would be your biggest excuse? And the reason why I say excuse, because there's not a reason. There's not a reason that you shouldn't have growth, because growth is available every single moment of our life. So what's your biggest excuse? I know my biggest excuse is I'm tired. My age, my physical health, lack of education. I could just keep going on. I could come up with a lot of reasons why I can't do something. But what's your biggest reason why your life is not growing?
My emotions, my feelings. I let my feelings get in the way of everything. Like, everything. Like, I've been throwing myself in the garbage. Myself, not my life. Because sometimes your life be okay, but you don't be okay. And sometimes you can't even see that your life is okay. So you have to really, like, examine it, like, throw you away so that the life can be better. Because sometimes we be thinking, like, you think your life and you is together. But it's really not. Your train of thought sometimes have to change. So for me, it's always my feelings and emotions. I make bad choices and I do things in my feelings, and it basically blocks me from all of my blessings.
Yeah. And what about no peace? No peace is another reason why change is needed. Because that's what we really mean. We're talking about change. When you don't have no peace, when you living in fear, worry, weary, that's anxiety. Keep it going.
Depression, suicidal thoughts.
When you're not comfortable inside of your own body, inside of your own house, inside of your own mind, that ain't good.
And when she say house, she mean two ways.
Yeah.
Your house you live in on a day-to-day basis where you pay rent at, and your physical house.
Yeah,
when
your
you're
temple.
you could be anywhere. You're not even in the house. You could just be somewhere driving in a car, and when you just ain't good within, it's time to throw it in the garbage.
And that pretty much means that you had an alert of something that needs to be taken care of inside of you, and you never dealt with it. Never dealt with it.
For whatever reason.
Kind of like having heartburns, and you never ever take any medicine or do anything to take the heartburn away. It's kind of like that. Touching it.
Leave it in your pocket.
Yeah.
Leave it in your pocket and walking around with it like, it didn't be all right, whatever.
Exactly. No peace is definitely a reason to cause some changes. And that no peace will turn into conflict with others, conflict at work, from being late to being tardy to feeling like somebody trying to afflict you and talk about you. That no peace will take you to loneliness. That's definitely a reason. And a lack of hope. Losing your
loneliness.
faith.
When you said loneliness, I heard isolation. You isolate yourself from everything and everybody. Your kids, your family, really your job. You really just there for the check. Like, you ain't even there. Like, physically, you're not there. You have isolated yourself from the world because of whatever this thing is that's going on within you. Yeah. It's horrible. I just heard that, like, man, like, it pierced me. Isolation.
Yeah.
And sometimes people don't realize that you could be a functioning person. You could be cool. Like, you outgoing, you happy, you work, you be with your kids. Like, you doing everything that other people do, but people would never know that you are isolated within yourself. You have no growth, no peace, and you suffer from anxiety and all this type of stuff. And really, sometimes people don't even know.
No.
They don't even know. Like, you've been doing it for so long, like, you just get used to being that way.
Definitely. You know, I was just sitting here thinking too, like, while you were saying that, I saw death. Not death as far as physical, but you know, we sitting here talking about, like, I'm thinking about the scripture, like, when it says a new spirit, creating you a new spirit, that mean that thing dead. You need a whole new one.
It been dead for a long time.
Yeah.
You know what, actually, if you really think about it, you know it too. You know it's time, but you don't want to let that. You don't want to let it go. Like, it been.
That's a lot of unforgiveness.
Do you know when you first said peace, unforgiveness popped up?
Yeah.
Because when you forgive, you gotta let go. Some people don't want to forgive because they don't want to let go of what? Hurt?
Being right. That's what stops me sometimes. And want to forgive. I was really right. But love is greater.
Wow.
But yeah, that spirit is dead. That sucker got so much mess on it. It's so tainted. It's just bitter, unforgiveness. It's throw it away. You need a whole new one. That's a serious change of heart.
You know what? I don't know why these words study popping up. Every time we keep it's going like a ping pong ball. Like, it's just study going and going. Yeah. When she was just saying that it's dead, it's gone, I heard. I lost my train of thought.
Because it's dead. Because it's gone.
When something is dead, I got it. When something is dead and you know it's time to throw your life away. When you start having them suicidal thoughts, because after all of these things that transpired, it's nothing else left. So now you want to die. It's nothing. When you feel there's nothing else here for you and you want to kill yourself, that means it's time to throw the life away. Not kill yourself. Throw that life away when it's no hope. Then you want to kill yourself. How about just go ahead and throw your life away instead of killing yourself? Makes more sense, right?
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. But you know what? It could be easier to keep that old life too. Yeah. When you get so used to your own demons and your own problems, your own shadow, all your thoughts, you can just hold on to that. Remember, I have to change my heart to get a new spirit. My heart, for the people who hurt me, for the job that treated me like crap, I got to actually change my heart and think well. I have to have well feelings.
But if that's going to make you feel better, why not?
But what if I don't know that? I got to get there to see if I'm going to feel better. Do you know there's some ungrateful people out here in beautiful homes and still not happy?
I'm one of them.
That means I have to take a chance on changing my heart, feeling good, feeling well about every situation, having an amen, so be it spirit. And I got to trust that doing that will make me happy. What if I get there in this beautiful house, have a car, have a job, have a few people to say I love you, and I'm still the same?
And then it's levels to this.
It's levels to this.
It's levels to it.
Yeah.
Like if that's the case, people don't do it because they want to stay that way because they don't know if that's gonna work out.
Yeah.
That's why God put certain people in your life to show you that it can be done. And when it's done, it's gonna be another level you have to. It's gonna be another level you have to work on.
Right.
Like that's why the isolation comes into play. Sometimes you trick yourself with the isolation because you don't really want to change. You don't really want that. Because if you allow people in your life that done been there and done that already, or kind of a little wise in the area, they can show you how to soften your heart. They can show you those things where you going wrong at. Mm-hmm. And then once you get there, you got the house and the car and you got all this stuff, and you hit another brick wall.
Right.
He goes some more people God gonna place in your life to show you. You have to be willing. You got to be open for. You got to be open for this.
You know what? I'm just sitting here like, you really have to be a loving person. You have to love yourself. You got to have a pinch of goodness in you to want to look in the mirror and say, I don't want this life no more. You got to be good in you. You're not all darkness. You're not all a bad person. Anybody who really, really want to change and have a new life and a new spirit, you really got to have some good in you to say you deserve better. Because there's people out here that live their life constantly. And
they don't never think about it.
Don't never think about it.
They don't ever want to think about being better or thinking about hope or thinking about forgiveness.
Yeah.
They just skip it, do what they do.
So it's something in you just laying dormant, the Spirit of God, that was always in you. You was never going to live that way if you change. You was never going to live like that.
So that's a decision.
Yeah.
That's a decision you have to make.
Definitely.
So it don't got nothing to do. It just, you was born this way. You was born with that little piece of hope in your heart.
Yeah.
And it just never was activated.
No. Never was activated.
That's horrible.
Unless, sometimes something happens and then you get a chance to see it. Pain, change, that'll help you start seeing that you don't want to live this way. But when you're comfortable, you're comfortable.
Wow.
Well, you can be comfortable in mess. That's how you live.
I've been comfortable in a lot of mess.
Tell me about it.
You learn how to adapt after a while. Mm-hmm. It become the norm. It become the new normal after a while. And then somebody tell you, you was going like, whoa, I was doing that. I didn't even realize it.
Right.
You don't even know
now,
no more.
I think that is the easiest way to find out if you to throw something away. If you seriously got enough balls to say to somebody, where I'm at or order at, what I need to change.
Oh, wow.
And they able to tell you that and you able to listen, you can get this done much quicker. But if you want to wait for breakups and you want to wait for divorce and you want to wait for being fired and getting a health issue, you want to wait on a rock bottom moment to find out when you can just easily, hey, what do you think about me?
But some people, I guess it's like it's ways. I guess it's levels to that part too.
Yeah.
Some people don't know until the breakup. Mm-hmm. Some people don't know until the dramatic thing happened in their life and something happens and somebody say something to them and they be like, what?
Right.
Some people is like that, but then some people, I guess, it depending on how much of good is in your heart. Yeah. You might have a little bit, you might have 10%, 20%. That 10% you maybe don't know until somebody tell you, then it's activated. But then maybe that 20% you just tired, like, you know what? Can you help me out? What am I doing wrong? Mm-hmm. I guess it depends on what level you at, because some people just don't know.
That's a doggone shame that God got to cause trials and tribulations to help you persevere and continue on to greatness. Just that simple. God got to cause that because you didn't want to meet and greet and confess. It's so many steps before you get here to this trials and tribulation. You're supposed to be forever praying, asking God to show you yourself, Show me what I need to forgive. Show me who I am. Show me my lack. You're supposed to be doing that daily. You're supposed to be correcting yourself. You're supposed to be joining in with fellowships and assembling with the saints. You are supposed to be confessing and repenting daily. So why you got to do trials and tribulations? And you've been doing your work all along. We don't maintain our spirit.
But
I just got angry right then.
I told y'all she be going.
I just got angry.
She be like, she'll go straight on
Because I just realized that I do not maintain my spirit.
But what about those people that... See, it's easy for those that been around the people that do that pray continuously, that do this.
Oh, they never
and
told
that's
me that.
changing.
No.
You learned somewhere. Okay.
I had read that.
Okay, well, the people that read and know and all this, and they get those spirits, them.
Yeah.
But then you have those people that they got this 20% in their heart to be able to change some things.
Yeah.
But what if they not around nobody on a day-to-day basis that's praying and forgiving and doing all this stuff?
Trials and tribulations.
They not even gonna know until
Trials and tribulations.
trials and tribulations.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
That's horrible.
That's horrible. That ain't never. What if trials and tribulations be too bad?
They just. It's justice. Can
Justice.
you handle your consequence? I was talking to somebody about that the other day too. I'm like, make sure you make a decision and understand the consequence, and it's something you able to live with. That's how we should make decisions now. Maybe because I'm like close to 40, I'm getting nervous. But now I think about the consequences and decisions that I make. Everybody has an opportunity to get this information. You have to seek and you have to knock to get this information. But however, if you're not around on people that can help you get to this information, and you don't just turn the page yourself, then God will cause you to deal with trials and tribulations that will help you persevere. He loves you.
See, I don't do that. See how she said she think, because she getting a little older, she think about stuff before she do it. I'm just learning how to do that right now. Like I told y'all a while ago, my emotions, I just go straight off. I'm learning within the mess I put myself in because of my emotions, how to think next time. So then when it happened next time, now I know I could have did this way. Why you gotta let your emotions do that? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But maybe you could have handled it better. Like,
you
I ain't
record
reached
keeping
that.
your
Yeah.
BS. All
You know
her
what?
BS, she's keeping up with the BS.
I had taught her how to be real petty. See, she had already had petty in her.
Just a
but it
pinch.
just got, she only had about 2%
You know
of
what?
petty.
My petty is totally different than hers, but petty is petty. I don't know how to be petty on her. All I know how to do is fight. Don't even come to me. All I know how to do, I don't know how to be petty and all that type of stuff. But I do know how to be petty at the same time. It's weird, ain't it?
You've been doing real good lately with your petty. You know what? Sometimes petty can help your life. Sometimes people could be petty and it help you get it right away. But you gotta have that pinch in your heart that she was saying, like that 10%, that 2%.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta have it.
So,
but I do record. What you say? I do record keeping of my bull.
You do record keeping.
That's a good. Think about that, record keeping of your own BS. So you don't need nobody else to help you figure that out, because you already know. So when they come to you and let you know, you like, yeah, that is right. I'm gonna put that on the shelf.
But that's good stuff. You are evaluating yourself and you understanding your mistakes. But can we take care of some stuff before we get there? That's what I'm trying to do, because I'm older.
I think I want to take care of some stuff before I get there. See,
you like every time you got a BS, you check. You're like, oh, okay, so I don't have to do this BS no more. But you know, can we just not even get there? I'm tired.
But see, after you done. Sometimes you be having so much BS, you don't even know which one's good, bad. You don't know none of that. So when somebody in your life that can identify all of them, you're like, okay, I got that one out the way. And then that one. At some point, you ain't going to have no more. I just got a lot of them. It's not my fault.
No, it's cool.
I'm just made up like this.
You're not made up like that.
Why'd she pinching me? That hurt.
That's what it was. I just want her to feel it. You weren't made like that inside. It was that hurt you.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, you weren't made like that. Remember that.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
It's like grandma.
See that pinch right there? That make you not want to have no BS.
That grandmama pinch you, but she ain't do the twist.
Yeah.
She just pinch. No, I don't want that. I don't want
That's what it is. You weren't made like that. We was not made like this.
that.
We was made to be great. Wonderful, fearlessly made. We are so beautiful inside. However, that stuff right there, that's what make us do that type of stuff. Now that pulls me to this point. Now since I'm getting older and I'm close to 40, I don't want no BS. Might not be possible. But you said your emotions sometimes cause you to get there. Every time I ever been emotional, I failed. I don't want to fall.
I'm trying to tell you.
I promise you, every single time I ever had feelings in a situation, it never works out in my favor. Every time I take my feelings out of it and deal with a situation, it works much better for me. However, feelings are real and they're going to come back. But they come back to me
Because you got to know how
on
to
me.
control them. You got to know how to control them.
Yeah, you got to know how to control them. Girl, you mess around, catch a case.
You know what? All the
Yeah.
people that's in jail, that's why they in there.
Oh, they had
could-
feelings.
They couldn't control their emotions.
They couldn't do that.
They couldn't control
No,
them.
they ain't had no control.
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
And then they get out, they be the same way because they
Yeah.
didn't control them when they went in there.
Yeah. But
Horrible.
sometimes people really don't have control over their emotions. And these are the kind of people that need to be evaluated by others and professionals. Some people... no, seriously. Some people really don't have control over their emotions. It's an imbalance inside of them. They really don't have control. I don't know if that's... I keep saying the same line.
Well, you know, they used to say,
What's the
they say
difference?
ADHD for little kids when they just moving around, they can't control
Yeah.
themselves. So what it is for adults?
Same thing.
Same thing. Oh, okay.
It's busybodies. Discord. People of discord.
Discord.
But I don't know if they're able to control it or if it's uncontrollable. I keep talking about this. I've been talking about this same little line over and over all week long. What's the difference? Is it a difference? Do you treat them differently? The person who can control their emotions and the ones who cannot. Because that's what mental illness is all about. Mental illness is basically saying, I cannot control my emotions. I can't control it. And then people who are sane, they are saying, I do things on purpose. I know how to control them. I mean,
Right.
I don't know
Yeah.
who to feel sorry for. You know, you just stupid for doing it and you know it. And then you sick and don't know it. Well, hell,
And
I'm still...
you're not trying to get no help.
They don't even know they needed help. I don't know who to feel sorry for at this point. I have sympathy for nobody no more. I have no sympathy for nobody. I don't even have sympathy for myself. I got empathy. But no more sympathy because I believe even more in life now, we are all given a fair chance. We are all given the same opportunities in life. Now, I know I ain't talking about the scholarships and stuff. Not talking about that. But we have the spiritual opportunity to tap into God's power and make a great life.
Right.
And if that one don't work out, we throw that one in the garbage and create another one. That's what I do believe. So it's hard to have sympathy for people and things. Whether it's the doer or the receiver, it's kind of hard now to have this sympathy for behavior. But I don't even know about that. But I tell you one thing I do know. Every time I use my feelings, I fail.
Me too.
Every single time.
Yeah.
So if I'm all in my feelings, I can't make no money. There's no growth. There's no peace.
Money.
There's no hope. It's just that simple.
It's nothing.
Can't make no money. You can't be stable in your house. And you always go without fast. It's like your dishwasher liquid
Make
go out
bad
real
decisions.
fast. Yeah, because when I'm angry and I'm having a fit and all in my feelings, my dishwasher liquid be going out fast.
And you don't even
It's
realize.
like, who's eating up the fruits up in here? Everything
It's
rottens
crazy.
fast. I'm serious. It's like when you are not right inside, your gas go out fast. It's like, did I just fill this up? Your money go out fast. I thought I had a 20.
20. That's
Yes.
exhausted.
Yes, because I'm storing up my treasures. You really got to think about all of that. What kind of people realize that they need to throw their life away? What kind of person is that realize that?
A person that won't better. A person that realizes it's not working. It's just not working at all. No matter what you do or how you do it, it just do not work.
Restriction.
In every area.
Yeah.
Like every area. Like it's just bad. When you just look at your life and it's just all bad, it's time to do something about it. It's time to do something about it.
That person actually believe that they deserve better.
Oh, that's what
I just saw a woman in the projects with only a can of corn when I said that.
Oh, that sounded so bad.
Oh, I've been there before. Just eat the corn.
You
It's
know,
good.
when you sit, oh, that's a bad place to be at. When you just sit down and you just say, I think I deserve better. You have a moment for yourself. You have an outer body experience and you look at everything like, wait a minute. I I deserve better than this. This is not enough.
Yeah.
This is too much. No,
Yeah.
I deserve better. That's a serious moment of your life.
That's hope.
That's a life-changing situation for yourself.
Yeah, that's hope. That's hope. That's really like not having a pity party about this situation. You know, so many people be doing that too. And they usually have a pity party around people who have more. It's like, what's the difference between y'all? Your God don't love you as much as they love them? It's like, how do they get all that and you got less? It's usually because of what? They didn't work. And I'm talking about any area.
Like, they don't.
They choose a different route of life. There is an easy way. There's a way. There's a straight way to get here. And some people are disciplined enough to go straight to the top. And then you got others over here that lack, but never realize they don't put the effort in, the work in, as the other person may have put. They did, and I'm not talking about education, school, although that matters. I am talking about prayer, hope, belief, and just believing in elevation, believing you deserve better. That's the kind of person that will choose a new life. I deserve better, or the person has been hurt so much they don't want to hurt no more. They've been abandoned so much that they want to be a part of life. It's a person that's in transition, in the crossroad of their life, and they got 1 foot up, 1 foot about to get in, and they're ready for a new beginning in life. Just tired. Tired of being tired.
Just tired, sick of being tired of yourself.
Yeah.
Just tired.
I agree. So, how do we get this new life? Once you realize that you need to throw your whole life in the garbage, let me tell you the difference too about this. Throwing your whole life in the garbage, this one is more of a deep spiritual issue. When your spirit has been trampled and stomped on for so much, you totally are going against everything that could be greater and better. When you are negative, you down, hitting rock bottom, you're feeling the trials and tribulations, no hope. When you are down, you need a whole new spirit. That means this spirit no longer desires to please God. This spirit is all about fleshly feelings. This spirit right here is dying. It's dead. It's not needed. It's just not needed. It's just,
she said it's not needed.
Not needed. That's how you die. You know that, right? God is only coming to get the people that is not needed here. They have done their part. They're not needed. Well, what you doing today? You doing nothing? You want your tombstone? I ain't talking about no damn pieces. I'm serious. He's taking away people that is not needed. That means thank you, sir. Come on. Not needed. You did your part. Or you have spent enough time and there's nothing else you have to give. Stay busy and live. Stay busy and serve. Show him that you're needed here. I need the man. I got things to do. I'm telling you, when you get that attitude, I got things to do. I just don't have time to catch a case. I don't have the bail money. I got things to do. You got to be working down here. God give us a timing to see where our desires is at. To see if we're going to have the desire to do his will and his purpose. And if you get to a point that, you're just not needed. There's nothing that you're doing. You take them on out.
She done.
Next. Throw her in. Here comes Aaron. Give him a try. God will keep putting people in place because he will get what he wants.
Oh, ain't that how
out of your bloodline?
Ain't this what happened with Adam and Eve, and then Adam couldn't do it, and then his son Abraham and Moses couldn't do it, and it went all the way down to Jesus? Like that?
I couldn't keep up with that one. I couldn't keep up with that one. Adam and Jesus.
Okay, when you said when you ain't
talking about Abraham.
Yeah, when it's the way you just said it was that when you
were so quick, I could keep up.
I got excited.
I know them feelings.
You know that Bible stuff.
See, that's that moment.
That Bible stuff.
That's that moment.
That Bible stuff gets me excited. She said that when you're done, you gotta go, and God put somebody else in position to get the thing done, and then they keep going. Yeah. So it's that Adam was on earth first, and he supposed to have did something, then he couldn't do it. So then he sent Moses. Then after Moses couldn't do it, then he sent Abraham. Then Abraham, who's out there?
Yeah, and kept going.
Well, whoever was out there to Jesus.
Did that? Not needed.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, I had it.
Yeah, not needed.
Yeah. Amazing.
That's really a thought though. We are supposed to look at life in a 3-dimension like that. Me inside, then your way, and then his way. But if you get a bird's eye view of the world and you see God looking down, seeing how you live and how you walk around, and he get to see who's not needed today. Who's not needed. Because earthly, we always say, there's a certain day and time that you getting out of here. Yeah, right. I know about the story that people got life added to them. I know some stories where God has took people off the earth that never died. So that let me know when he look down, as long as I'm taking care of my business, I'm going to be fine. I got to be here doing something.
Wow.
I got to be here working.
So you can't be losing no hope.
Yeah, you can't be losing no hope.
Because you're going to have to get up out of here.
Yeah. What makes you lose hope?
Pain. And some pain I inflict on myself when I overthink. So as I done thought about something for so long, I be in pain first and I overthink it. Like, you put yourself in that pain. It's not nobody's fault but yours. Then I start feeling like I'm my own fault.
You all in your feelings. Wow.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. You feel that? Do me. Stop. Please stop. I don't feel that. I'm numb. I'm not ticklish. It's not.
You're not ticklish?
No. It's nothing happening.
No. God bless us all.
I got things to do. This is going to make me lay down.
Well, I ain't laying down. I'm getting up out them
You
feelings.
be working around with your feelings. Oh, my God. She be stampeding over people like King Kong. I know you be tearing up some stuff when you get to walking around. All the feelings doing work.
I'm learning, though. I'm in a learning process.
That's great.
I done threw my life away, and I realized I had to throw me away.
Wow.
Now I'm see, all this stuff ain't just talk we're talking about.
Right.
This deeper than just talk. See, I threw the life away because the life didn't work no more. There was no growth, it was no hope, it was no peace. I threw it away, and after I threw it away, I still was in my feelings like, still not working. Still not working. Wait a minute.
Wow.
Then I had to throw me away.
Amazing.
So when you throw you away, you got to do some self-evaluations.
I think I do most of my feeling. I think like this right here. I think I started to feel it as my heart. I choose to open my heart up. Like the work is done.
But you just do like that?
Yeah.
I saw you.
I feel like I need some love.
Do American Top Model still? Come on, American Top Model.
Oh no.
She did that like that.
TV? Oh really?
Yeah, you did it like that.
Because I be in my feelings and the inside. Now that's my spirit rising up. Let me tell you what I really mean though. I guard my heart until it's time to use it. And I don't want to use it unless it's right.
Ooh, unless it's right. How do you know when it's right or wrong to use it?
That's another video.
Okay.
But you can consistently work in yours. I'm going to think about that. I'm going to think about doing that too. But it got to be right though. If I'm going to take my fence off, did you just hit that fence? That was Jesus. Jesus is real. I promise you. You heard that.
Yes, I did.
I am guarding my heart.
You better.
At all times. And when I pop that lever up, it better be popping.
It's definitely
going to be popping. Because if it ain't popping, I'm just going to experience it in my mind.
It's going to be a lot of stuff in there. It's definitely going to pop.
Yeah. Basically, what I was trying to say was, neither one of us work whole. We're working on working in the whole self. None of this stuff is right that we just got through talking about. You supposed to have feelings. And you supposed to not have feelings for dumb stuff. It's true. You supposed to guard your heart, and you supposed to open your heart to the things of God, the fruit of the Spirit. However, what we just learned is we throw our whole life in the garbage and start over again. Yes. Inner and outer. We want to move whole. I want to be in every situation existing and living, mind, body, and soul. So, first step. What to throw away. What to put in the trash can. What type of things do we put in there? We got that block, stuff we got to delete, stuff we got to remove, stuff we got to detach from. What are some of those things when we're throwing our life
regret.
Away? Girl,
Regret.
I don't know the whole box collar to get it, or I need a fan.
Yeah.
I got a lot of that.
Regret.
Oh, we had to come back one day and talk about that.
Regret.
Yeah, because the regret is a personal thing. It has nothing to do with God. He like, I don't know what you're talking about. I predestined everything.
We ain't talking to God. We talking to them.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. So, regret first. You gotta throw that in the trash can. Your feelings. You gotta throw that in the trash can. Your
past
desires.
Yeah.
Your past desires.
And
Can't take that
in the
in.
way things went in the past. We don't
All
do
past.
methods.
All past gotta go.
Yeah, all
Wipe
past gotta
clean.
go.
Psh, barbecue.
Write them a letter like you do the creditors. We'll talk about that later. She got excited. She just got it. I just did it to
You
her.
saw my ass like,
I did it to her. She
like,
just
ice,
got happy.
Credit. Okay.
Didn't mean to turn you on.
She'll sing for anything.
Didn't mean to turn you on.
What else? After your past.
Create a vision board. The new blueprint.
Ooh.
What you think about that?
Definitely, because you wiped out. You don't got nothing in your brain.
Yeah.
Starting over. So you definitely can create a vision board. A new vision. A new hope. A new reason.
I can touch the sky.
Sounds.
Think about it every night and day.
Oh, you got no cold. Why my nose running?
New beginning. Oh, because when you sneeze, you letting out demons. You didn't hear that? I'll just play it.
I didn't even sneeze.
No. If you said that God take your tears and put them in a jar, then damn it, when you sneeze, you was releasing demons.
That was funny.
Now that's the truth.
That was funny. That was funny.
But seriously, that blueprint, that vision board, start visualizing your new beginning. We do it. We've been doing it every year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been working too.
Definitely.
Not all of it.
I gotta pull up the vision boards from last year.
Not all.
New Year's Eve, we had New Year's Day right after that, we had did some vision boards. I gotta pull that up. We gotta start thinking about that. But yeah, vision boards, the new way of living. Don't be afraid to write your life out. It's up to him if it's gonna happen anyway. Because sometimes when I be thinking about writing a new thing for myself, I be scared to put certain things down. Like it's just
fear.
a pen. Just write it.
It just be fear.
Rebecca.
Yeah, just fear.
And walk it out. Walk it out. Everything that you thought about on your vision board, all these new dreams, start walking towards those things. Staying busy, because this is really a healing process. So you really have to stay busy in your job, in your business, in your work. What ways that you try to walk it out for your new life?
You know, all our words are different. So if y'all didn't receive hers, walk it out. You can really say, work. You have to do something. If you write this vision board out, you have to walk and do something. You cannot just write it and just look at it. Yeah. You have to put some type of work in. So when I realized that things wasn't working out for me, or my life, I had to write a vision board. I had to figure out what to do. Then I had to put some work in to figure, what do you like to do? What sets your soul on fire? What makes you happy? Put some of that stuff on the board. And then once you put those things on the board, you just start doing them piece by piece. Yeah. Working towards it. Walking through all of the things. Touching the different things.
What type of things that you started working on?
So the things for me was first myself, of course. I had to get that mind right. And I bet that's going to be an ongoing thing to the day I die. But the first thing was to change my mind. Change my mindset. Then I started thinking like, wow, I need to lose some weight. I want to do that. I want to get off into the weight loss thing. And I started doing the weight loss thing. Then I joined a business doing weight loss. Then I'm like, okay, I want to buy a house. And like on my vision board, I actually had these things. Right. Self-development. Stay-at-home mom. Buy a house. Buy a brand new car. Do ministry. Marriage. I had all these things up there, but I'm just kind of breaking them down. Okay, I want to do weight loss. I did weight loss and then joined a business from it. Then I wound up saying I want to buy a house. Now I'm into credit repair. I'm trying to learn how to do ministry, but you can't do ministry until you get yourself together halfway. So as I'm getting myself together, as I'm getting me together, my temple, I'm preparing for the ministry. I'm preparing for the marriage ministry to speak to women and men and do all that stuff. I ain't right today. I'm all messed up. So that's what you do. You make the board. And you just put some stuff on there and you just start doing it. Yeah. Just piece by piece.
And is that how you got into FDS?
Yeah, that's actually how I got off into it. Yeah, because I had did a lot of that stuff on the board already. But that house, I wanted to buy a house so bad. And I was so close to buying a house this year. And I walked away from it. And God told me that, don't worry about it. You still gonna get that house. But I didn't know how. Right. And then the company came up, and it just happened like that. So when it came up, I'm like, I didn't really want to do another business. Because I'm like, I do one already. But then it just made so much sense to get your credit repaired and make coins at the same time. It was just a win-win. So in the process, I just signed up for it, and they repairing my credit, and now I'm teaching other people how they can get their credit repaired to get them a new house, get them a new car. All these things that's on my vision board.
Yeah.
I'm teaching them the same. When people come to me, that's literally what they say. They want to buy a house, they want a car, they want a loan to buy properties and all these different things.
They don't want to be owned no more.
Right. So
Yeah.
it all worked out that way.
Yeah.
So I'm basically the same things that I'm trying to do, I'm helping other people do it at the same time. And I get paid coins to do it.
I know that's right.
Coins.
Yeah. So I pretty much did the same thing. I don't know what exactly I'm doing. I'm doing everything. I just know my walk it out is all about trying to help people. So I took my time to start trying to help people with dealing with things that I deal with, new things. I just wanted to serve. So I started doing spiritual advice for people. And I also do paparazzi, which is really, really good for women to get into. Because what we talking about on the walk it out part is that when I throw things in the garbage, there's a hole there. And we're filling it up with these businesses, hobbies, new things about ourselves, adoring ourselves. You know, just everything about you, everything for you, you filling that hole up. And that's what I started to do as well. So that's all we know for right now. But
So
we'll be back again.
It might be a to be continued.
I feel like it should, because I think there's a lot more.
As you continue to put more things inside, it's gonna be more stuff you add.
Yeah.
And more stuff you learn, because when you first of all you throw it away and then you have nothing, and then to start all over, the main key factor is you.
Yeah.
So you have to do a lot of self-development and a lot of change and a lot of failing and a lot of getting back up and a lot of helping other people and a lot of hard changing. So it's definitely going to be a part 2.
Okay, quick summary. Your life is jacked up. You want to know why? Because your money haven't increased this year. No, seriously, just take an evaluation of yourself. Seriously, this is no joke. If you see some areas where you want to grow in, some things that you need to have more hope in, if you start believing that things is impossible, if your relationships is having a lot of conflict and afflictions, no growth in that, if you really, really feel that you deserve more than what you got today, even if what you got is a lot and it's shiny and he cute, I still want you to desire more. If that is your situation, you can ask God for a new spirit, a new life, after recognizing that there is so much more for you to have. And you can do this by getting rid of the things that you do not need, but understanding that that is a hole there that you have to fill with positivity, business, love, hobbies, destiny, purpose. Refill that back up. Create this vision board. See your dreams. See your new life. You still have time. You're still needed. If you're here, if you can hear me, you're still needed. Please get busy. Okay. And then walk it out. And then I guess we'll come back and find out how to maintain it. Because,
maintain it.
That's a hard thing, too.
Maintain it.
I'm working on it right now because I actually have
consistency.
3 clients right now and I'm sitting here chilling. Consistent. Oh, yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maintaining consistency is next.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to grow some fillings and she's going to take some away.
Oh, my God. That's great. I'll give you some.
Oh, hell no. Them feelings had me crying.